Well, it's time to go all the way back up. Isn't that going to be fun? Forgot an unlock again. Let's kill this cave bear. Take his stuff. No idea what it's doing with a potion. Eat him. Huh. And there's more than one of them too. That's annoying. Silver hammer, metal cap. I can use those for money. I just checked my equipment again. And if I'm going to get to the Tower of Eternal Flames, I have a pretty huge problem, which is that I do not own either a fireproof blanket or a ring of ice, which means I can't bring any flammable items without risking them destroyed, which also pretty much rules out the use of ammunition of dragon slaying in the tower. No, that's going to be a bit of a problem. I can do it without all the dragon slaying arrows and so on. I'd rather not, but I can do it. I'm powerful enough, being a barbarian. But I'm not going to go there right away. I'm going to do something first. I have all this moss, and I'm still only at Dex 15, so I can spend some time picking herbs and perhaps even getting a crowning. A crowning might yield an even more powerful weapon that would make the whole endeavor much easier. But first I'm going to have to get back all the way up again, which means I have to cross the forest. Isn't that fun? And no, I'm not going to run all the way around. Give me that pickaxe. Yep. Wonderful. Eat that ration. I hate this corridor because you can't use the walk command in here. It only takes you to the next intersection. And it's full of, well, intersections, so to speak. Anyway, even more stairs. And here's where it's going to go back to either the dwarven halls or the forest. In this case, the dwarven halls. I seem to remember something relatively dangerous lurking in here, so I'm going to take the way to the forest again. No need to do unnecessary things. Or take unnecessary risks. No. I really hate Master Swordsman. They're showing up everywhere in this game. Dance around the cave tiger. It's a giant slug. Maybe it's going to drop a corpse. Ooh. I guess I have made a victory in the giant slug lottery. Oh, and you, Dark Elven Princess, you know what you're going to do? You're going to die. But first I'm going to get this dagger equipped. Because if I don't get a kick-ass artifact weapon, my best choice is the phase dagger. So I might as well get some practice in. And now let's get out of here. But first, I'm going to eat this giant slug corpse. Whoa. Ooh. And now I am immune to acid even without using the Black Dragon Scale Mail. Still gonna wear it because it has pretty good armor too, but acid is never going to scare me in this game again. Which is a very excellent thing to have happen to one. someone. Now there's all these stupid trees. Trees. Let me through. Thank you. Need more trees. What a surprise. This tree is panicking for, I don't know. Nope, no unholy aura, so I guess it's just a scaredy tree. Maybe it's Fluttershy. Yeah, no, I'm not going to explain that one. Time to... 1 second. Time to use even more Morja. No, that's Moss of Morelon, isn't it? That, in any case. Dexterity potential is reached. Interesting. Stupid trees. There. Wonderful. I don't have a second shield. I should. With the second shield I could have made sure I don't hit any trees. I just have to rely on my impeccable fine motor control, which is really nothing special. There's a potion up there. I think I'm going to take a detour and get it. Could be something wonderful. There it is. Oh, I don't know what it is, which could translate into it's something wonderful. Now I just have to get the rest of this. Stupid place. What's this? Oh, arrows. And now I accidentally hit a tree. Wonderful. Well, the others are probably going to still moo. Hitting one tree isn't so bad. Come on, I'm almost out of here. Tree is hostile. Gonna kill it. And go up. Excellent. And this is the one that got hostile. I'm going to kill it. Upwards, upwards, upwards. Get out of this place, get out of this place. Cave line. Try to not kill it. And one more level. I'm wearing the Amulet of Order, right? Yeah, excellent. Dum-de-dum. Great. But this isn't actually a place I'm trying to go. I'm probably going to try to sell off some of my stuff, even though I probably already sold most of what I would be able to sell. But I picked some extra stuff in the way, which I'm going to sell now. Also have some more C's. Excellent. How's my potions looking? I'm potion of unholy water. I'm going to keep that one. And now I'm going to take a look at my potions in general. Gonna drink that potion of raw mana. Gonna drink that potion of wonder. I can cast a remove curse spell now, which Might come in handy at some point. Going to drink. No other potion. Yeah, I can drink a potion of troll blood. That's okay. No other potions yet. Now is the time to go back here and back to the big room where all the items are, the herbs are. You want to be well prepared for the Tower of Eternal Flames, because it is going to be the hardest place in the entire game that you're going to visit. Entire game. Which means you go here and pick as many herbs you can find. Well, it's infinite herbs essentially. Pick once if strong, pick twice if full. Do not pick if withered. I'm hungry. I actually might have to stock up on cooked lizards before I can safely continue adventuring. Dum de dum. Never a bad idea to collect some pepper petals along the way. I'm collecting the stomophilia for the crowning. If I'm going to be able to do it, I don't have any money, so I'm going to have to do it with stomophilia. It's pretty effective, but you need a couple hundred if you do it from scratch, but I already have pretty high piety points, whatever. Yeah, this is the less exciting part. But this might be a good time to remind you that one of the rules I've set for myself is to record the entirety of the game, to do as little as possible off the record. The only reason it's not going to be a full record is because I lost one of the episodes, which wasn't really a lot of stuff that got lost. And apart from that, you're going to see everything. That excludes this part, which is, I have to admit it, pretty boring. It's not exactly essential either, because I think I could do the tower right now. I just don't want to, because it would be a bit unsafe right now. And there's no real reason why you shouldn't prepare yourself as much as you can before you go crazy. Well, I'm probably not going to have to buy any food if I keep collecting all the stomophilia. You can just use the stomophilia instead. Anyway, the other rule I've set myself is that I won't save scum for any reason. If I die, that's it. That's the end of Hocus Pocus Adventures. I really want to avoid that for as long as possible. I can see now I've already reached L+, that's a good thing. And I think instead of W5ing all the time, waiting on a spot, I might actually make another attempt at reading these spellbooks. But before I do that, I'm going to dip this potion of learning. Wait a second. Yeah, I did something wrong there. In this potion of holy water, and drink it. A couple of extra learning points, never a bad idea. Now I'm going to try reading the Spellbook of Darkness. Oh, that's not very encouraging. Okay, I think it's a good time to stop. That didn't work. Actually, no, I'm stupid. I'm going to try that again. Yeah. Don't do that. Maybe I'm going to have more success with the Spellbook of Magical Lock. Doesn't look that way. Spellbook of Web? No siree. Oh, you're useless. Whoops. It's more Stomophilia. Whoops, it's even more Stomophilia. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Actually, I'm going to call it. What I'm going to do is try and check if I can get its crowning already. And then I'm going to use all the moss and so on I have. All the moss, all the Morja roots, and just go with it. I'm not going to wait for the dexterity to go all the way up. After I've done all the moss and Morja, I can drink my other stat training raising potions, and then I'm good to go. That's the theory, at least. First, I'm going to sacrifice some gold to check where I am right now. Spiritual Invincible. That's actually pretty bad. I think I used to be very close. Well, what do you think about 29 Stomophilia herbs? You like that, don't you? What do you think about... Oh dear. Well, even more Stomophilia herbs and these other 4? Oh, it's not quite enough, isn't it? Is it now? Well, there's nothing for it. I guess I'm going to have to pick some more because I really do want that crowning. Nothing for it. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. This game is annoying sometimes. I want to be done with it. This part, at least. I might as well just pick even more of these things. And I also might just as well start eating it. No, not yet. Not yet. Wait in spot. Well, at the very least, this episode is going to be an excellent sleeping aid. Forget Valium. Herb farming is where it's at. But I guess compared to other RPGs where you spend hours upon hours of time farming and grinding levels. Oh, come on. You did really just do that, did you? This isn't too bad. I'm not going to be at this for an hour. Maybe 20 minutes. Compared to other RPGs, I think this isn't too bad. And like I said, I don't even have to do it. I'm doing it because I really want that crowning right now. I have to identify the patch now because I had to grow it new. Up here. I have obscene amounts of these. How much stomach filler do I have? Yeah, that's not nearly enough. I want to be absolutely sure I have enough before I go back. I'm going to bother with pepper petals. Have to remember to keep some stomophilia for food. Dum de dum de dum. How much stomach do I have? Still not enough for comfort. Okay, I'm going to do one more run. Then I'm done with this. Okay. Let's try this again. It's another potion I haven't seen before. Might have to do some identifying next. I'm just going to skip past these monsters. I don't really... Oh, come on, it's not one of you spider types. At least I got rid of her quickly. Didn't I lose poison resistance at some point? Apparently not. Okay. Yeah. Out of the way. It's a food express. As you can see, I am now not only very close, I am absolutely close to Jharod. Which means the next time I pray, I want to be in a nice spot for this. Wait a second, I'm going to go downwards. Down here. Now I'm in a nice secluded spot. Oh, Jharod, there you are in heaven, or the great eternal killing grounds of the Drakish people. Heed my call. Mortal. Ye have done great service to my cause. Hereby ye are crowned to be my champion. Oh. Oh, well, no, there was no way to prevent this. Yes, there was. Oh, I'm so stupid. I have obtained immunity to ice, which is the most useless immunity of the 4 immunities you can get for crowning, because I forgot to put on the ancient mummy wrapping. Which means I missed out on potential shock immunity and fire immunity. Well, that was a shot in the oven. At least I hope that saying exists in English, otherwise that just sounded really silly. But I guess that's a precedent I've already set before. Something is lying at your feet. Come on. This is gonna have to be some good stuff. Come on. What is it? What is going to lie at my feet? Oh. The rune-covered club. Okay. I guess that's, yeah. I guess that's okay. It's a rune-covered club skull crusher. It slays humanoids and is all around excellent. But it's not Vanquisher. I really, 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 really wanted Vanquisher. It's the best artifact ever. Do you know why? Because if you kill a monster with Vanquisher, it actually says you vanquished the monster. With anything else, I can just kill them, slay them. I kind of wish the Skull Crusher club says you skull crush the enemy. But no, it doesn't. It's just boring and effective. But it only slays humanoids, so it also isn't very effective against the worm. My most effective weapon against the worm is going to be this one. My face dagger. I am ecstatic. Oh well. I can live with it. At least I'm done with this shit for now. Next step. I'm going to go to the shop and I'm going to sell a shit ton of herbs. I don't want these. I don't want these. I don't want these two. Why do I have these two? I don't want those. I don't want these. I don't want these either. I guess I can keep some of these. 1 second. I guess I can keep like 8 of them. Okay. Next step is I'm gonna eat something. Nope, I'm going to read a Blessed Scroll of Identify so I can understand what all my items do. It's a Blessed Potion of Beauty. I guess I can drink that one. Not really any use for it, but well, I guess my appearance rose from 8, where it did nothing, all the way up to 10, where it still does nothing. And now I'm going to eat. First, I'm going to eat all these Morja roots. Dum-de-dum. Book is going on my nerves. I'm going to eat them here. I imagine you might get tired of the minty taste after the first 200. But I am kind of merciless about this right now. You're going to eat these. They're good for you. I hope you're not getting any seizures from this. Maybe I should put in an epilepsy warning. And oops, ate a little too much. So I'm going to use one of my Stomacentia herbs. That's why I kept some of them. They immediately enter my stomach, so I can eat more of these. That's right, I'm actually a bulimic adventurer. But that's ADOM for you. The game where eating disorders increase your power. Okay, I'm done with more Jharods now. I don't have to eat another one of these for the rest of the game. And the next step is Mosses of Mevalon. I have just about 150 of these. I can use the cursed ones in their cursed state, and I'm not sure it's worth even uncursing them. So I'm just going to use the Blessed and the other ones. Luckily I don't have to eat these, so I can just mash you the entire time. Or just, I guess, keep pressing it. Not like there's anything dangerous happening on level. Another 47. Squeeze it. Squeeze the moss. Squeeze the moss, you loser. Alright. Next step. Potions. Let's see, here's a potion of strength. I'm going to bless it. And drink it. Wait a second, no, before I drink these potions, the ones you should start with are the potion of gain attributes. There's one. I think it's the only one I have. I'm going to drink that one too. Now I get one to every stat. That's why potions of gain attributes are the best potions. But you should really bless it, because if you don't bless them, then you only get one stat, which is kind of shitty. Now I can drink the potion of potential strength. Next up is potions of toughness. I have 3 of them. These are actually the best potions I have. Oh, come on. What did you just do? Now I only have 2. 1. Jesus, take your purse off. Well, you can still drink these 2. It's going to take a long time to get hungry now. To get hungry now. I can drink potential learning, I guess. Not really much use for it, so I'm not going to waste holy water on them. Now, which of my stat gaining potions are left? There's one potion of willpower. I'm going to bless and drink that one, because willpower also gives a little bit of HP. And I think I'm done with potions now. Next up, looking at equipment. Well, first I'm going to have to prune my equipment to find the items I can actually use in a tower, because they won't burn. The Eternium cap won't burn, it's higher metal. Neither will the Black Dragon Scale Mail, it's adamantium. The Girdle of Strength will burn, so I'm going to have to get rid of it. Same for the Cloak of Protection. And I think the Base of Regeneration will melt. And of course, short bow and arrows are going to burn. I'm actually going to have to have a good think about what to do with those, because I actually want to have the arrows and so on handy at some nearby place, in case I decide I do need to use them. While we're at it, I might already go to the nearby place where I'm going to stock some of the items I'm going to end up using. Ooh. It's going to get exciting. But it's probably going to get exciting in the next video, not in this one, because this one is supposed to be just a preparation for the big event. The main event coming up in the next. So I'm getting as prepared as I possibly can for the Tower of Eternal Flames, and next video is going to be the Tower of Eternal Flames. Now, after all this preparation I've done, you bet I'm going to do this one when I find the time. No, just kidding. It's probably not going to take too long because I'm kind of excited. What about a crowning? The crowning was, well, I guess okay. There are worse artifacts I could have gotten in Skull Crusher. Well, there's one artifact worse than Skull Crusher I could have gotten, but Skull Crusher is okay. I like Skull Crusher. It's a decent one. A decent enough artifact. And I'm going to take it with me, no question. Okay, first prune all these items. All the ones vulnerable to fire are not going to go with me. At least not yet. So I'm going to drop them here. I'm going to have to... the pickaxe. I'm going to make an exception for the pickaxe, because I kind of hope that it's going to survive all the way. No, I have to drop it here. What I'm going to do is map out the way to the top level, then go back down, get a pickaxe if I have to. Oh, come on. The fact that I do not have a fireproof blanket means I have to actually use pretty special strategies. If you simply have a ring of ice and a fireproof blanket, you don't have to prune anything. You can just take everything with you and use it. But if you don't, then what you should do, if you do want to use these items, and you should want to use them because they can be very helpful, all these items that you collected over your adventures, you need to make a first run that's just you mapping the way all the way to the top level. Then you go back out, get your items, get to the top level as fast as possible, and hope they don't burn on the way. There's no other way to do it. There are a couple of items that do not burn that can become pretty helpful and become extremely important in the tower. One of these items is the Chaos Orb of Elemental Water. Like all Chaos Orbs, it has a Chaos Orb power. And the power of the Chaos Orb of Elemental Water is a full heal. That's right, if you use it, you get healed from 1 HP, for example, all the way up to 305. So, if you've done the Water Temple, and you should have done the Water Temple before you try the Fire Temple, you already have a source of full healing readily available. If you do use the Chaos Orb Elemental Water, you should also definitely use the Elemental Gauntlets, another guaranteed item, because they have the corruption you suffer from using the Chaos Orbs. What else can I explain? And the other stuff, Eternium, Mithril, Adamantium, and Eternium items, you can see I'm also wearing Mithril boots here, do not burn. You can use them freely, and all artifacts are also indestructible, so those are fine too. And I think any kind of ring is safe under gauntlets. In this case, the elemental gauntlets, because they do not burn. The rings under the gauntlets also cannot burn, which means that the ring of slaying should be safe too. Okay. I forgot something. I still have scrolls of doing nice things. And I also forgot that among the items that burn the Tau is actually the face dagger. So I thought I would be able to use it, but I actually only can bring it with me. Which means that the scrolls of increased melee accuracy and increased melee damage are also useless, because I'm going to be using Skull Crusher for this one. Actually, am I? Oh, the things I have to think of. Skull Crusher is a club and hammer, which means I have level 1 in using it. Which means essentially that I won't be using it. I'll actually be going back to the Eternium Spear. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, but if I'm going to do that, then I definitely have to bless it. Because the worm counts as a demon. I get bonus damage if you bless your melee weapon. Oh dear. I have wonderful items for combating the worm, but I do not have a 5-foot blanket, so I really do have to do that initial run. Okay. What else do I have to think of? These are the items I have in my possession. I am bloated. I'm not going to be needing any food. Okay, I think I'm ready to do the scouting run. I'm actually really glad I have these. These are the spells I know, and one of the spells is Magic Map, which is going to be exceedingly helpful in shortening my journey. Now, this is Dark Forge, the entrance, and the Tower of Eternal Flames is, you've guessed it, this red O here. And I'm going to call it a part there. And the next video is going to be the scouting run, and hopefully the fight against the ancient Chaos Worm.